gotta handle your business. Make sure you bout your chicken, gotta stay on the mission. They like when you consistent, swerving them.
Phoenix Suns taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Here we go. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge.
Charge to Phoenix. Chris Paul adds his first personal foul.
Ball with it. The three. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns.
And you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Ball no good. The tray. And Booker is good for three.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
The drive-by ball. Bridges shot, good. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Now here's Paul. Off with the layup.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Rozier with the ball. Now guarded by Booker.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
That's tipped. And he recovers it. To the paint. Second chance shot. Stolen by Ball. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Rozier. Good work defensively by Crowder.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Pass to Booker. Fades. Yep, it counts. Booker's got 5 points so far.
Well, for certain guys, the mid-range is not where you want to be, but for Devin Booker, it's money.
With the step back. The shot by Hayward, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The drive by Paul. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And the basket by Rozier.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
With the assist.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Out of bounds.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Ball.
And so it's Crowder with it. Bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2.
PJ Washington. Kelly.
Ball surveying the floor. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. It's deflected. Pass to Rozier. .135 left to play in the first quarter. Yep, that one goes.
The more of those mid-range jumpers Rozier hits, the more the passing lanes will open up for him.
It's Crowder on the wing. Sinks the triple.
Jay Crowder.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach James Borrego. David, what do you have to say?
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
Okay, David, thanks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
When you think about the legacy of Chris Paul, you can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
And there's the drive. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
There's an elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
That's a 2 from Rozier. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ball outside. Booker outside. Driving the lane. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 7 points.
Woo-hoo, that was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. So from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Payton up top. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. The baseline jumper goes down. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out. Meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, then that puts even more pressure on the defense.
McGee. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McGee's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Payton looking it over. And it's McGee with the jam.
Well, how about the quick thinking of Elfrid Payton in the pick and roll? Nicely done.
On the wing, Bridges. Fires the 3. Unable to get that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Payton with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Shot on the wing. Again, the Hornets score.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Here's Shamet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Into the lane. The shot's good from McGee.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
On the wing, Bridges. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Bridges got 5.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
Here's Payton. Shamet on the wing. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. Back to Shamet. Driving in. And he finishes nicely on the way.
On the interior.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. Boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Good on the bucket. Ball's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Pass to McGee. Here's Shaman. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Suns have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. Second free throw, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Jacks up a 3. And it's Shamet with the rebound. The Suns trailing. .124 left to play here in the second quarter. To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The assist.
And that's now 9 points for JaVale McGee. And it's Ball penetrating. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And it's Phoenix's ball. They trail by 1. Stolen by Martin. Ball with it. Now Payton defending. Bridges, no one around him. Hits it from 3-point range. Bridges got 8 points.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore. Keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's McGee. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. McGee's got 11 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Bridges outside. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Charlotte in the lead. Rozier for 3. Crowder pulls it in.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Bridges. Fires at the elbow. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively. And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the 3-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation. No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
Got a hand on it. Charlotte moving it around. Book night. It's deflected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Hornets. Jalen McDaniel.
Here's Book night. And here is Rozier. There's the drive. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Booker. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Pass to Bouknight. Hayward on the wing. Charlotte no good that time either. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now Paul.
2 minutes.
He's got 6. And there's the foul. It's on James Bouknight. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Substitution for the Hornets. P.J. Washington. Miles Bridges.
1:53 left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Here he goes. Deflects the pass. Inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Paul's got 4 points now in the quarter. Ball surveying the defense. 3-pointer, Hayward. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns lead by 5. Bridges attacking. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
How about that drive from Mikal Bridges? Draw the contact, young sir.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. The 3 sinks the 3-pointer. Bridges. Hornets trail by 10. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Smith.
Kelly.
Rozier for 3. Charlotte no good that time either.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line, and he makes the first.
Every night, Elfrid Payton is going to give you great effort on the defensive end. Now he just needs to continue to work on becoming a better shooter.
Oubre on the wing. A 3-pointer is right on target. Oubre's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
McGee's shot is off. And the Hornets with possession here. Trailing here by 8. And it's Rozier missing.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Drives to the hoop. Shamet. Some solid defense from Rozier. Oubre for 3. And so it's Phoenix in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident shooting. Now here's Paul. He takes it in. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Assisted
Well, you want to see DeAndre Ayton seek out the contact on the interior. Boy, he's a big-time talent.
Wasted no time on that one.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Penetrating. Drops in the layup for 2.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Ball. Here's Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Suns lead by 7. Ball outside. Out left to the wing. Back to Bridges. Booker with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. And the dunk by Booker.
I'll tell you, you let that guy get a head of steam. Booker can finish at the rim with surprising power.
Pass to Oubre. Bridges with the steal. And the shot's good from Crowder. And now it's an 11-point Suns lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustling new group in now for Charlotte. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. James Borrego had some words for his team over the break. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Right side, Ball. Rozier for three. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
When you're not in rhythm with the three ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Ball outside.
Put it in reverse.
The teardrop. And the layup is good. Paul's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Well, Gordon Hayward will find his rhythm fast if you allow him to catch and shoot.
With the assist.
Paul with the ball.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That's his second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Rozier with the ball. Bridges covering. Here's Ball. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Personal foul.
Taken 3rd overall in 2020, LaMelo Ball is a unique player. Like his brother Lonzo, very tall at the point at 6'6", and he'd much rather pass it than shoot it.
That's pretty cool, huh?
He's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets have had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Rozier. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. And again, the Hornets missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 7 now in this quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Phoenix.
They made more foul shots.
The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Chris Paul.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
And the Suns lead by 16.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Paul for 3. And they'll get another chance. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
PJ.
Steps back and shoots. And the Suns take on 2 more.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive?
Keep going.
On the road.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
He hits both from the stripe. Paul outside. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. For 3, Booker. So it's the Sun.
Ain't the time to pop the tags. I don't really like to show off because it ain't my type of spread. I'm so high.